After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. UVA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Florida State Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Pass caught, second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. Now first down. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion of the big tight end. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do security drills almost...
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together with this drive. Press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. He stopped short of the mark, so it's 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And they'll use the ground game here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. You guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Running out of time in the pocket. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Durham. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gapped.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. Spins away from the defender. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Nice game, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They trap him for a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass rush swarming him again. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now an On third and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Nearly. All the way, they finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. There's some space around the 30. They finally stop it. It's a huge. Down to the 23. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And they're trying to punch it in here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense. Better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Blitz and a quick sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd down. They mix it up with a run. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And the Noles with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great. Enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down. Alicia moves the ball to 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quick throw to the right. Caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Florida State offense on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. They get it down. The game moves the ball to the +40.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
He's running out of time here. Swan with the pass rush. A sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The ball is caught. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. First down and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Noles. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 5-yard line. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit just before the throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Single back, takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
over the middle. It's Mills. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the Seminoles are in the red zone now. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's complete on the crossing route. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. And the back gets the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Receiver in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled there by the defense. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes the grab. It's Mills. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Noles lining up here on first and 10. Riding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down, but that first down should be